Hi crafty followers, I am Helen and I'm here to show you some of my craft that I have started getting up to. I've been crafting for a few years now on and off, and since recently having to packing work due to ill health, my craft is keeping me motivated and keeping me going. So I'm basically doing all sorts of different funky things and I'll be showing you some ideas along the way. So come craft with me. This was a 5-minute thing that I done today, just with a bit of acrylic paint and some sponges, which I thought were pretty cool. I also went for a beautiful walk this morning to a beach near me, and I found all kinds of really cool peppers. Very funky, bit of a handle. Some that have got some really cool colourings on them. So there's a bit of a pink one. There's a bit of green. There's bits with actual patterns on. So these look like they were probably bits of floor tile or kitchen, bathroom tiles. There's the old-fashioned cracked pot style, which I quite liked with those. I've also found me some really cool glass, the sea glass that I love, so this is pretty exciting. So yeah, basically what I do with this stuff is I've used a terracotta pot and I've used some grout and I've decorated the pot, which I think is really cool. So I'll show you a clip of that in a bit. I've also done my nature journal. So this is my crafty mat. As you can see, it's a bit worse for wear. This is probably about the 3rd or 4th journal that I've started, and I started off doing nature journals and I sort of like had a bit of anything and everything in, depending on where I go and what I'm up to. So yeah, I just put in some pictures that I had from when we went to Monkey World and from my calendars from last year. I do try and do some sketches to go with it as well, but this one is more just the pictures at the start. As you can see, a massive variety. Dedication to Jim, from the founder of Monkey World. Lots of animal stuff. As you can tell, I'm animal and nature mad, so this is me doing stuff. Absolutely love mushrooms. I've done the painting of some mushrooms. Got a bit of some Agatha Christie vintage going on because I absolutely love that as well. So we've got all the different themes and ideas. This guy reminds me of Captain Hastings, to be fair. I'll show you the pictures in my previous books that I've done of those. I've even got some dried flowers that I've been pressing, and then I've done one of my daughter's handprints with some more of the dried flowers. She also drew a picture of me. This is one of the hedgehogs that I've got a picture of. I am going to try and put a sketch on this side at some point to go with it. A fun colouring time as well to go with it, and I've attached some of these in because the idea is I'm going to do some colourings and some sketches. So that's why there's still a few blank pages here, and then I've added in my colourings for doing my mindful colouring moments, which really seem to help. I've done some fungi impressions as well. If you cut the top off the mushrooms before they die off and you put them gills down, some spore like white colouring and some spore dark colouring, so depending on how they spore you can use different types of paper to get pictures. And then when the flowers are dying off, you can smash the petals on some paper and you can get some really cool petal prints as well, which I've done, which I just add in. These ones I'm looking forward to colouring. I've also added in my dried flowers from the garden, so as they die off I press them and then mounted them into here, which I really just like. These are just some flower prints. Again, this was from some petals that I managed to smash onto paper. Pansies work really well, to be fair. Some more of my dried flowers, and we've got a feather going on there as well. And this, absolutely love the colours from the purple pansies. The purple and yellow ones seem to print really well, to be fair. These are some colourings that I've got to do. This is from the nature that we've been looking at over the summer so far. A little sketch of a frog. I actually done some prints on the tissue paper that I put in between in my presser, and I've kept those as well and glued them in. They look pretty cool. And then some more dried flowers. So that's those bits. Check back in to see some of the other things I've been up to shortly.